How to
Mhm.
create a daily routine for success. So, my first question is, what does a successful daily routine look like?
A successful daily routine usually isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters consistently. Usually it has anchors like a morning startup ritual, blocks of focused work, a way to recharge, and an evening wind down. And the exact activities, those matter less than keeping them steady. So things like consistent sleep times and one or two priority tasks a day instead of cramming everything in. Keep it simple, repeatable, and realistic.
Why is having a daily routine important for success?
Routines save you decision energy. You stop constantly asking, what should I do now? And that energy can go to real work instead. It also trains your brain to going into autopilot for basics, which means less stress and more focus for the big stuff. And over time, those compounded habits really do make success more automatic.
Okay, how can you identify the activities that truly matters?
Start by asking, if I only got 3 things done today, which ones would move my life forward? Those are your high impact tasks. Then you can filter out busy work. If a task doesn't support your health or your key goals or your main responsibilities, it probably isn't essential. And don't wait for perfect here. Test it. Try one version this week and tweak it as you go.
Okay, what should you do first thing in the morning?
Something small but grounding, like make your bed, drink water, stretch for 2 minutes. Then pick one priority task for the day and block time for it. Don't open email first thing. That usually hijacks your attention.
Okay, so how can you create a productive morning routine?
Try this simple flow. Wake up at roughly the same time. Hydrate. Do 2 minutes of movement. Write down the top task for the day and block it on your calendar. Then, one short focus session before distractions kick in. Think of it like set your body, set your mind, then do the most important thing. Keep it boringly consistent, and your mornings start feeling lighter.
Okay, what role does waking up early play in productivity?
Honestly, not a magical one. It's less about early, more about consistent. If mornings give you quiet space, awesome. Use that time. But if your energy is better at night, build your focus block then. Productivity loves rhythm more than sunrise alarms.
How can you prioritize your tasks each day?
Pick just 3: one must do, one growth task, and one maintenance task. Time box them. Don't let them sprawl. And if something new pops up, ask, which of my three does this beat? If none, it waits. That discipline keeps your day from unraveling.
Please explain it more for me.
Sure, each morning, list everything banging around in your head, then shrink it. So pick one thing that, if it got done, you'd call the day a success. That's your must do. Next, choose one task that helps future you, like studying a skill or planning a project. And one maintenance thing, like laundry or bills. If more tries to sneak in, you can say, not today. That boundary is the secret sauce. It makes sure your time matches your values instead of just whatever shouts loudest.
Okay. How many major tasks should you focus on in one day?
One major task per day is enough, plus maybe one small supporting task. Doing too many big things usually means all of them get done halfway. One clear win beats five half done ones every time.
How can we turn a setback into an opportunity?
First, drop the why me loop. Ask instead, what did this expose that I can fix or learn? List, yeah, go ahead. List what's still working and what new path this might open. Then choose one small action you can take today that moves you forward. Setbacks only turn into opportunities if you mine them for next steps, not excuses. Because fear makes you play small. It shrinks your options before you even tried. Treat failure as a data point. It tells you what didn't work so you can adjust faster. The only real loss is not learning from it. So debrief quickly.
Please answer it again.
Mhm.
Why should we avoid being afraid of failure?
Because fear of failure stops you from trying or makes you choose the safest, least meaningful path. When you let go of that fear, you give yourself permission to experiment. That's where growth actually lives. Mistakes become feedback, not a verdict on you.
Okay. How does failure build resilience?
Each time you stumble and recover, you prove to yourself that you can handle hard things. That repeated proof builds confidence and a steadier nervous system. So next time something goes wrong, you oh, panic less and adjust more. The win isn't avoiding falls, it's bouncing faster each time.
Okay, how can failure make us stronger and wiser?
Failure shows you exactly where the gap is, the missing skill, the bad assumption, the process flaw. Once you see it, you can train, fix, or plan around it. That's the wisdom part. And the strength comes from actually facing that
Okay,
gap instead of hiding from it. You You, over time, that makes you more grounded and more adaptable. Not bulletproof, but bendable.
Okay, what can students learn from academic failure?
Hmm. Hmm. They can learn to study smarter, not just harder. Analyze mistakes, spot weak spots in understanding, change tactics like using spaced practice or asking for feedback sooner. And maybe most importantly, learn that a bad result isn't a bad self. That mindset shift keeps them curious, not defeated. It's a strength builder.
Okay, what can entrepreneurs learn from business failure?
They can learn which assumptions were off, like pricing, customer needs, or timing. So next next time they test ideas smaller and faster, fail cheap, learn fast, adapt. Also, protect reserves, cash, energy, mental, and keep a cushion for missteps. Failure isn't the end, it's expensive tuition if you don't take the lesson. But with reflection, it becomes education you can't get any other way.
Okay, thank you, ChatGPT. This is it for this topic. Bye.
Hmm. Happy to help.